Hey, what's happening? All right, I finally got it together. Check this out. I guess a little bit too much weight,
You guys are hauling ass.
And check this out. All
Yeah,
right.
that was bad.
I want to get your eyes acquainted because what you're going to see is stuff like this. That was last night, and there was no rain, and it was quite busy out there, but it was only my gang, microbes. That's one there, and they were just going nuts. This here was a couple nights before. Recognize the image? Exactly. Now, I've got this video packed, and there's still more to do, but I'm trying to give you the best of the best. It's so weird because I can screenshot and run them 1 second a pop, or I could slow them down and come out with the same effect. So instead of screenshots, I just brought them down a little bit, and I pepped them up a little bit so they're not real sluggish. But you could see that it is hyper, very hyper, and these are all microbes, and they are right in front of the camera. Any little sparks or chatters that you see off in the background, they are the same thing, microbes. Now I hope I got that video in here. There is something that's strange, and it's in the background, and it looks like hyper microbe activity, and I hope it's here. I am so overwhelmed with what's going on here. I mean, you just can't pick on one thing. Even if you slow it down, it is packed. It's crazy. And there was something that's different than the last videos I had done in the rain. And it's where these orbs, they're not complete. They're either have a hole in it in the center or on the side, and etc. And I've been wondering what that is, and it came to me. They're openings to eat, to gather, to munch, and that's what those holes are, or opening, or a rectangle slash. You've seen them there on Facebook. They are creatures, and there's a function to those type of things that we see in them. I noticed here that some of them are like a half-inch pipe with not half-inch pipe, but with a half-inch opening down the wall of the pipe. So it's not a complete circle, it is opened. And I had visualized that before when I would see a rectangle come out and think, well, what can that possibly do? Randy, you can roll it right up. And that's what I'm seeing here as well. Now, what we're looking at here is real time, and you can see how mind-boggling it is. It's totally outrageous. I mean, this to me is brain stimulating, and there's just so much going on, and I've been doing this stuff for months, so I know that it's hard for those who you see that? You see what I'm talking about? You got an orb with a black spot in it. And that's an opening. It's not like reflection from the lights coming out of the bathroom or anything like that. But what I was trying to say is, I know it's hard to comprehend and take all this in at once. All you got to do is cool your jets, look at it a few times, and understand that what I'm showing you is a creature. So when you go into these videos and you're looking at it slow time or real time, you begin to really see and comprehend what you're seeing. You know what I mean? Instead of just being in a blizzard or a snowstorm. No, you are being able to enjoy it. And it's like if you were to watch this at the same time I am, I'm seeing something totally different than you are because my mind and my eye is trained. Like, wow. You know, by the time a word comes out of my mouth about something that I see here, it's gone. It was gone like 3 seconds ago. This is radical. This is hyperactivity. It's almost beyond hyper. It's like instantaneous stuff. And you will see them in like 3 or 4 at a time, all moving together. Look at this. This is outrageous and I love it. I don't know if any of you use YouTube, but I'm unable to obtain access to musics. I mean, I got a collection, but not the library. I don't know what's with that. You hear where I'm coming from? Let's see what's on the other channel. Oh, nothing. TV. Let's back up one. Nah, I don't like that either. We'll go with the horns. Here's some screenshots that I threw in there because I thought this video was done. But then I look back and I go, well, what do I do? You know, am I going to put 7 minutes out there and do another video? And I thought, no, let's go ahead and take these other videos that I have and throw them on here as well. Now this is part 2 of the rain. And I believe what we had seen there prior to that was part 2 as well. All done on the same night. It's just I had so much, and then when you slow them down, I was really unable to work it. And you're going to be able to recognize things that I'd spoke about 2 or 3 or 4 all together, swooping, or when you can see all of these move in independent directions, you know they're not caught up in a wind. It's showing that these microbes are independent. And there may be a little bit of water balls, micro water out there too, looking like orbs. I had took a spray bottle and sprayed the air, and you could see they look pretty cool. They're real big though. I guess we could say like average size to an orb that we would see on the video. But all they do is go straight down. They don't spin around and do gyrations and etc. You know what I mean? I love these when they turn inside out. Or they'll do the old screwball maneuver, you know, and it's just, whoa. That's another video I want to focus on. I want to go back through my archives and I want to pull out movement, you know, the micro movement. And just, you know, you can see the intelligence behind it by the maneuvers that it makes. And like that right there, you see that wall of mist? Very strange, very strange. I've had that mist in this room, and it's living. That mist is a living mist. And I don't know, I think it's full of these super microscopic creatures, and it appears to be a mist. Very weird. It's just like when I feed them and I cook meat and the room is filled with these orbs, and something came to me. I go, you know, what if this is all one creature? It's just one creature, but puts out these orbs in order to what? To absorb what is in the air more sufficiently, instead of just being one gigantic orb and trying to suck it down. It appears it's able to have many mouths. Now we know the mother and all the orbs that go with that. But there appears to be a lot more orbs than what we have been seeing on some of the captures I have obtained with Mother. I think that's what I want to say. Anyway, where are we at? Oh, we got 10 minutes. We got another 12 minutes to go. Okay. I hope at least you find this entertaining. It's not that important that you believe me, because I'm just learning, and but I like bringing it to you and making you aware of what is in your air. And I still haven't had anybody come back to me saying, yeah, I cooked some meat, and man, the orbs were there like crazy. No one, I don't think anybody's even attempted that yet. You know what I mean? I find it's not depressing. It's just that it's disappointing.